Hey guys, in the last video we talked about method overriding and today we will be implementing that using Eclipse IDE. Are you all ready? Okay, let's begin. We have the same example, shape class, and then we have subclasses, circle class and square class in this. And we know that in case of method overriding, what happens there we can define our specific implementation of circle or square class methods which is already defined in its parent class. So let's have a method over here. So I'll just take it as draw method and I'm not going to write any, we are not going to make it complicated anything. So I'll just put it as drawing a shape, drawing a shape. That's it. Let's make it as simple as possible. And here you already know that extends keyword is used to inherit. So circle class is inherited from shapes class, shape class. So here also we will have, let's not create any methods over here. I'm just going to create the objects of circle and square classes. Circle C equals to new circle, new circle. This is how we create object. For square also, let's create one object. Square S equals to new square. That's it. So now we have object C and S. Let's call the draw method using object C as well as object S. Okay. So far what we have done here is we have the base class shape. In this we have the draw method and we have the subclasses square and circle in which I do not have any methods, nothing. We have not implemented anything. So let's run this code. Well, this is the output. What we have got here is drawing a shape twice. So though we do not have any method implemented in circle class or square class, how we got that drawing a shape getting displayed there? This is because circle class and square class are the subclasses of shape class. So when we call this draw method, automatically if they do not have their specific implementation, they will go to their superclasses draw method. So here we have a draw method that displays drawing a shape. That's why we are getting this. So let's make some modification to this and we will have the specific implementation of draw method for this circle. So again, I will just keep it very simple. Here we will just print it as drawing a circle, that's it. Fine. And in the square class I have not defined any method. So let's run this. Let's see what will be the output of this. Good. We have got drawing a square and drawing a shape. So only for this C dot draw we got the specific implementation of the draw method present in the circle getting executed here. This is because we have written the draw method inside the circle class. So this time it overrides the draw method of the shape class. Whereas in case of square we do not have any specific implementation, nothing is written over here, there is no draw method, so it called the draw method of its parent class. So square method's parent class is shape and in shape we have the draw method which prints drawing a shape. So that's the reason we are getting it as drawing a shape. So this is what is method overriding. So if we want to have any specific implementation in the subclass, then we can write a specific code, otherwise it will be called from its parent class. So let's write the draw method here as well. draw. See, this can be done in another way also. Instead of writing all this, we can just right click on this, then go to source over here, and then there is an option override or implement methods. Just click on this, then select this draw and say OK. Yes, we have got everything getting displayed over here. We need not have to type anything. So let's remove this comment. We do not want this. Yes, along with that, what extra we have got over here is something called as super dot draw. So when do we use this super dot draw? So let us not use this. Let's run it as it is, and then in the next case we will try out that. So let's write a system.out.println statement over here, and then I will write it as drawing a square. That's it, right? So if you look at this program, now we have a base class here, that is shape class, in which we have a draw method which says drawing a shape, and then we have a circle class, that's a subclass of shape class. Here also we have a draw method in which we have written it as drawing a circle, and similarly we have a square class is again a subclass of shape class, and here we have a message in the draw method drawing a square. So in this example we have made a lot of modifications, and let's try this, execute this program. After execution we should get this result. Yes, we have got drawing a circle and drawing a square. So this time you can see that the draw methods present in the square and circle classes they have overridden this draw method which is there in the shape class, because we have specific implementations over here. So this happens at the runtime. You can observe one more thing over here. uh, when I use the second method of drawing a draw method using when we clicked on the source and selected that override method thing, we got this automatically. So what's the use of this? So let's remove this and see. I will just change it as draw 1 instead of draw. Actually my intention here is to override the method of the superclass. The method written in the superclass is draw, but by mistake I have written it as draw 1. Correct. So what happens here? Let's run this code. Yes, what we have got? Drawing a circle and drawing a shape. So this output is correct, because though I have changed it as draw 1, here I am calling that method as draw. Right. So it is calling, there is no draw method here. There is no draw method in the square class. We have written it as draw 1. But when we called draw method using the square classes object, since there is no draw methods implementation over here, it called the draw methods or method of its superclass. So it is printing drawing a shape. So we have got this drawing a shape. But our intention was to override the method, but by mistake we have written it like this. So in such cases we can use an annotation at override, so that it checks during the compile time only. If we have made some mistake, in typing the method name, it will show an error over here. You can observe this, right? Override cannot be resolved to a type. So during compile time only we can make out that though we want to override this method, by mistake I have written the method name wrongly. So that is very useful when you are overriding any method. So let me remove this. Now we do not have any error in this. So let's execute this. This time we should get it as drawing a circle and drawing a square, and we are getting this. right? So one more thing was, we skipped that earlier, that is using usage of super keyword. So let me write this super keyword over here and observe what happens here. Super dot draw. So there's a keyword in Java that is super. So whenever you use super, it will be referring to its super class. So subclasses here, in case of square method, it's a subclass, and it's a subclass of shape class. So it will call shape classes draw method first. So what we have written in the shape class, the draw method of the shape class displays that drawing a shape. So that should be displayed first, and then the control goes to the next statement. Here we have drawing a square statement written. So this should be displayed. So when we execute this program, we should get three statements getting printed over here instead of two. That is drawing a circle, drawing a shape, and drawing a square. So let's see whether it is working properly. Compile this. Yes, we have got this, drawing a circle, drawing a shape, and drawing a square. So I have already told you that whenever you have a super key used, it will call the super classes method, and then the control comes back and it goes to the next statement over here. So that's one use of the super key keyword. So it has other uses as well that we will be discussing in the next videos. So I hope this is clear to you all, the implementation of method overriding. So if you have any doubts, you can write in the comment section, and you can even try some of the examples on this method overriding. Maybe in the next video, I will be implementing one more real-time application of this method overriding. That's all for now. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.